what's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to be covering some snipe filters, primarily around Iverson, Bosh. We're going to cover some Amethyst, event cards, contract cards. So the first filter that I'm recommending right now is going to be Diamond. You're going to go Western Conference. What this is going to do, you're going to be able to get Allen Iverson, Shaquille O'Neal, Deron Williams. You want to stay away from Tim Duncan, Steve Nash, and Chris Paul because they tend to be buy nails. If they pop on this filter for about 80,000, buy it. That's profit. I wouldn't buy it for anything more than that, especially the way the market is right now, just to be safe. But Iverson, Shaq, Deron Williams are still selling for quite a bit. So even if you get them at 100K, you're going to make a profit. That's mainly what you're focusing on for this filter, but you can grab those other cards supplemental to your, empty building. The next filter is going to be same thing, but Eastern Conference. And what that's going to cover is Bosh Wade, both Wades, Mutombo, both LeBron James cards, as well as Derrick Rose. Now, what you want to do is stay away from DeMar DeRozan. Whether you're a fan of him or not, the card is by now I've seen him go for under 90K. Now, you can do the same thing I mentioned with Duncan, Nash, or Paul. You can buy him for maybe like 80K and make a profit off of that potentially. But you want to just be careful. Don't accidentally snipe him or think it's a snipe. Both these filters you're going to do 100K by now. You don't want to go lower than that. If you're going to do that, then you would just sit on the normal diamond filter with no other filters and maybe put that at about 80K and see what pops up there. So the third filter I'm going to mention is actually Amethyst, and there's two variations to this that I've been using personally, and you can specifically target the Primetime collection. These are some of the highest selling Amethysts right now. The cheapest is probably, I'd say, about 15,000. So you would want to be on the safe side. I would say sit about 12,000, maybe even 11,000, depending on what you're willing to do. So yeah, let's see what the cheapest card is. Good rule of thumb: always find the cheapest card before you snipe. So 14.9, and adjust your buy now accordingly. So we have 14,350. Me personally, I think 12K, maybe 12,500 is a safe bet, but even 12,500 is pushing it. So I would say 12K is a safe bet for this filter. Now, if you don't want to specifically target Primetime collection, what you can do here is you can go to the basic Amethyst filter, and Amethyst sell, God, I can't talk today. Amethyst sell for about 7,000 to 8,000, right? So the cheapest Amethyst right now overall is 7,750. A safe bet on this filter, me personally, I would probably sit about 6,000. You can go maybe 6,500, but that's cutting it close. There is another alternative to this. We could go up to, let's say, 9,500. You can kind of scroll snipe. So what that means is if you know the value of Amethyst cards and you're scrolling and you see one that's worth, quite a bit of MT, people tend to be on the laser side and want to just kind of stick to refreshing for snipes. But if you are, trying to get more intricate, you can scroll and hope somebody posts a card that nobody's seen here and try to get it that way. To each their own. The next two filters I'm going to cover are still the event cards, which I covered in the last video, and it is still glitched. So every time you refresh and you go in and come out, it's going back to gold. So this is an annoying filter, but you can make quite a bit of MT because people are still trying to lock in Larry Bird. The cheapest one on the market right now is probably about 75 to 80K. There we go, LeBron James 75K. So you could sit on this filter at about maybe like 65, maybe even 60. Anything that pops up is going to be profit right now. Like I said, people are still trying to lock in Larry Bird. People love Larry Bird. He's a legend in the sport. So, people want the card as it stands right now. The only annoying thing is you're still going to have to refresh every time for the Ruby. And I don't know when or if it's going to be fixed. So, that can get frustrating. The last filter I'm going to cover is contract cards. I was a huge fan of contract cards in past 2Ks, and this one right now, they're very lucrative. Contract cards are selling for about 25 to 30K. So if you sit on this filter at about 20K, you're going to make insane amount of profit. The best time to sit on this filter, and any filter for that matter, would more or less be during pack opening. So keep that in mind. People are going to be pulling contracts, or potentially diamond contracts, and they might list them for, far less than what they're worth. So you could do that, and it'll become very lucrative. But yeah, this filter about 20K, anything you snipe is going to be profit. Or you could get something if you're getting tired of paying for contract cards, then you got yourself a reasonable contract rather than going and paying almost 30K for you know, for one of these cards, which is kind of annoying for one player that eventually could be outdated in, you know, a couple weeks. Right now, there's some of the filters that I've been checking out. I've seen a few things pop up, but I actually missed snipes. I've been off my game. My internet's been kind of weird for those of you to come in the stream. You know, I haven't been able to really stream the past couple days because of my internet, so I haven't really been able to test these as much as I like. But they're all good filters, and the cards I mentioned could pop up, as well as the cards to stay away from. Event cards, contract cards are very lucrative. You can't go wrong with Amethyst filter, whether it's Primetime or you're just going for all Amethyst cards. So check these out. Leave in a comment if you got any snipes. I appreciate all the support. Please don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. There's a lot more auction house snipe videos and other content that are going to be coming to this channel this year. So I appreciate all of the support, and I'll catch you guys next time.